Welcome back. I'm Ufoma Emmanuel and Happy New Week. I just want to share a word of encouragement with you. It's based on being consistent, being diligent in whatever you find yourself doing. The children of Israel, back in Judges chapter 20, it tells us the story of the battle the children of Israel went against the tribe of Benjamin, after the tribe of Benjamin had committed that sin that they committed. So the first time they asked God, they asked him and said, should they go? And yes, God actually gave them the go. He said but the tribe of Judah should go first. But even with the approval, the children of Israel, like, they were killed, like 22,000 men were killed. And then they went back to God, they mourned, they were crying, and they asked God again. They summoned courage and they asked God again, should we go? And God gave them another go ahead to go again. But still, they were killed, about 18,000 of them this time. I was just like thinking, if it were to be now, some people, the first time, even when God has actually given you the go ahead that yes, I'm going to bless you, God giving it does not mean it's going to happen the first time of your trial, like the first time you actually put in the effort. It does not mean that breakthrough will actually come. Sometimes it doesn't actually work that way. Sometimes you have to be consistent. It's in your doing you get to see the promises that God has actually promised you. You have to be consistent, even though you are not seeing anything changing. You have to be consistent. You have to keep on doing the right thing. The children of Israel, they didn't stop. They went back again to God after the second time, after the second killing. They went back to God. The thing that was surprising is that they went back to the house of God and they wept. Their heart was like, if God cannot do this, it's over. Like, they know that there is no other backup. There's no other backup. If God cannot do it, then nobody can do it. They knew that there's no other backup. There is only God. So even though you are passing through that trial, I know it might be hard. It might be so so discouraging. There seems to be no way, but just keep your faith alive. Keep on doing your part. Keep on trying your best. Is it your business that is dropping day by day? Keep on trying. Keep on trying your best. Don't be discouraged. So long as the promise is there and it's from God, it will surely come to pass. Just be consistent in whatever you are doing. And it was the third time, after the second killing, they now went back to God, and God actually gave them the go ahead again. Said this time tomorrow you will actually win it. And it was the third time, the third trial, they actually won the battle. So it does not matter if your blessing has not come with the immediate effort you've put into it, but just be consistent. Just keep on doing the right thing. And I just want to encourage you also to wait on God. No matter how it may look like this thing is taking too long. You have to understand that if God cannot do it, nobody else can do it. And you also need to know that what God cannot do does not exist. If he has said it, he will do it. It's not a man that he should lie. The book of Ruth chapter 1, it tells us of Elimelech and his wife Naomi and their two sons and their daughter-in-laws. There was famine in the land of Bethlehem, Judah. So Elimelech, man's mind, something, maybe he had the thought that he wants to go and find greener pasture in another land. The famine was hard, unbearable. Probably he had to come up with an alternative to go to another land, the land of the Moabites. And when he got there, Elimelech died and his two sons died. And from the context, you can see that it was a premature death, because the children actually they didn't even give birth to any, they didn't have any child at all, the both of them. And from the look of things, it was a premature death, because actually when Naomi was returning back, it was later she now heard that, hey, the Lord has turned his hand up, like the children of Judah. God later blessed them. The famine was out of the land. I was not like, hey, probably maybe Elimelech and his sons would have been alive if they could have waited like that, even in the land of famine. They could have just managed. It's just for a particular time. I just want to encourage you that don't try to help yourself. I'm not saying you should not add work to your faith. Of course, he said faith without work is dead. But in as much as you know that God has told you to wait on him, you've done the part you can do. So don't go extra mile, the part that you have to compromise on your faith, the part that you have to leave you have to go out of your means to help yourself. No, just do the part you can do. Add to your faith works, and when you've done that part, relax. The famine may not be nice, it may not be looking good, but just remain there. It's just for a matter of time. Soon it's going to be off. They say weeping endures for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I just want to encourage you. I don't know what you are passing through, but just hold on to God, just for a matter of time. Don't try to help yourself out of your capacity, out of what you are expected to do as a believer. Just trust him. It's going to come true for you. God has never come late, and he has never come late, and he doesn't know how to come late. He always comes right on time. He has never been late. Like, just trust God. And I just want to encourage you. Thank you. I just want to encourage you also, if you've not subscribed, please, you are missing, just click the subscription button below so you can get a defined wonderful content when they are uploaded. I'm trusting God that this video is going to bless you. It's going to bless you. Remain blessed.